Hello artists. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to draw a realistic eye. Step by step, even if you don't have the exact tools I'm using, I will also show you what you can use instead. Focus on what I'm doing and watch the direction of every line and follow each step carefully, please. The first thing I'm going to do is draw a curved line. And right below it, another line. The top line will be the upper eyelid, and the bottom will mark the lower eyelid. At the end of the curve, we will have the tear duct, of course. And the lower curve should sit just a little below the level of the corner of the eye. I placed tape around the drawing to keep it neat. You can do the same if you like. Then I started adjusting the shape of the eye from the corner and the eyelid, giving the upper part a slight angle. So it looks more realistic, of course, I want this, with some depth. After that, I added the iris, and it's really important that the size matches the eyelid and the overall drawing, of course. Proportion is everything in art. While you are drawing, always ask yourself that question, please. Does everything looks balanced together or not? Because giving the proportion right is what makes your drawing look much more realistic. And then draw the bubble as a small circle. It shouldn't be exactly in the center of the iris. Place it a little bit higher instead. Now I'm going to use a charcoal pencil, but you don't really have to. Just make sure to keep the shading balanced. Wherever I use charcoal, try to darken that area with your regular pencil instead. Make the outline of the iris really dark, but don't press too hard with your pencil because you will need to blend it smoothly later. After blending inward, you can darken it more as needed. Then shade the bubble so it matches the same dark tone as the iris outline. And of course, you can use a tissue to help you blending. As you can see, I've blended the iris inward, and I wanted to add details to the inner eyelid to make it more defined. Then I draw a curved line around the bubble, slightly lighter than the bubble itself. And after that, I added a light gray tone to the entire eye to unify the colors. Then I pressed a bit more with my pencil to enhance the small details and inner lines of the eye. Then softened them by blending everything together. Blending makes the line visible but also keeps them looking realistic. The corner of the eye is darker and I blended inward to make the eyeball stand out, especially the white part, giving it a rounded 3D look. That's what I want. It is 3D to look more realistic. We decided that the light source comes from the right, so the corner of the eye on the right side is lighter. I then added details to the tear duct and left space for the eye highlights. You can either leave the highlights white or blend normally and add the shine later with a white ink pen. The key with us is the blending, of course. By using your eraser, use it slightly toward the bubble of the eye to make it look more real. You know, it's going to be so perfect if you do it right. Just do it with the eraser, but the edge of it should be more small, to look more real. Then I defined the upper eyelid clearly and blended around it from the left side, gradually fading toward the right side. The left, the light is coming from that direction, from the right side. That's that's why we are doing it gradually. Then I draw fine lines under the eye, angled toward the corner, toward the corner. Then in the corner, of course, it will be darker. I added the shine to the eye and the corner, okay, by using the white pen. It's so perfect when you add it with a white pen, of course. Now, about the eyelashes, most people make the mistake of drawing them all in the same direction or on the same line, which looks cartoonish or unreal, you know. Naturally, eyelashes don't grow on the same or on the exact same level. For the best results for you, use a black ink pen with a fine tip. Start by pressing lightly as the base of the lash. Then pull your hand in the direction that you want. Okay? In the direction you want the lash to go. Gradually easing the pressure toward the tip. This gives the lashes a natural curve and realistic effect, of course. Thank you for watching. See you next time.